Today Aster is on the screen and I want to discuss it real quick because there are some conclusions that we have to draw on Aster. Before we go into the technical analysis, deciding our bias and all of our bullish and bearish scenarios on Aster, I want to share something with you. And that is because Aster was one of the first ones who've actually taken out that crash wick. I also acknowledged that and I made a chart about it in the Discord. I told everyone we need to pay close attention the coming days, that there was tons of liquidity on the highs to be taken out. I wanted to use this old liquidity as support and then continue higher. That's also what we have gotten, and it was a great move we got. But we've just delivered that whole move back, and I honestly didn't expect it. But then again, we don't trade expectations, but we trade confirmations. And by saying that, I also want to invite you into our Discord community because we're discussing daily crypto coins, stocks, and even the Nasdaq. If you are interested in joining, it's absolutely free. The link will be down below and I'll see you there. Now let's get into the technical analysis on Aster. I've just discussed this wick that we've just got, but let's zoom out a little bit. And what we can see is a lot of trend liquidity on the highs being left open, indicating, okay, price could return here. We're building lower highs and liquidity on the highs until we have taken enough on the lows to then start trading towards all of the highs that we have built. That's how the market moves. It moves from liquidity to liquidity. If you're building liquidity on the highs, we're grabbing liquidity on the lows until it's enough to reverse. And the same way the other way around. So what is next for Aster? What are our bullish expectations and what are our bearish expectations? Well, first let's start by drawing in our market structure. And that is this pullback brought us all the way up to new highs. So this would also mean if we can manage to hold this wick that's around the 90 cents, we can keep on expecting upside and make a higher low and continue to trade higher for higher highs. But we have taken out significant liquidity on the highs when we have got this massive push up. And what I don't like about it is that we have straight up delivered this move back into the market. And right now we've actually hunted that low as well. So that doesn't show me strength. No, we wanted to continue here and I also expected that. Luckily, we don't trade expectations, but we trade confirmations. And that's also why we can stay calm during these times, even if we don't expect something to happen. So it's all actually not looking too bad for Aster. Hold this level and we can still expect upside. But we have to do something locally. We have to create some sort of manipulation or an uptrend for us to continue higher. And that is because if we zoom in lower, we can see these three supply zones here. They're all untested, which shows strength towards the downside, okay? So first thing we need to do is we need to gain structure. If we do that, we can expect higher low for new higher highs. But for now, we cannot expect it. No, we can just expect lower. So we need to be really patient on Aster at the moment, but a lot of good things can develop here. So I am bullish on Aster as long as we can hold that 90 cent level. If we fill that 90 cent level, if we open and close a candle below that level, then I am going to be bearish and I am going to be expecting lower on Aster. And there's not much to our left to test back. So that's actually when it becomes scary. What we're holding at the moment is our biggest support that is here on Aster. If we're going lower, then I'm not sure how deep we can go. But if we can hold this level, it's still looking great for potential upside. So the conclusions are now drawn on Aster. I've sketched in some bullish scenarios and the bearish scenarios, and the scenarios that I've sketched in, I also will be trading these scenarios. If one of these situations form, then I am going to be close looking at the market to take possible trades on the scenarios I've just sketched in. This is going to be the video on Aster. Make sure to like and subscribe the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.